Hello, my name is Lucia. I've been a Tai Chi practitioner for over 10 years and a Tai Chi and Health Qigong instructor for nearly 5. I run several classes, mostly standing and one seated, and the people who come to my classes have a range of long-term conditions, short-term conditions. Some have nothing the matter with them medically. They just come for stress relief, basically. The most common benefits people comment on are feeling less stressed and improved sleep following a Tai Chi and Health Qigong session. Also, particularly with the older age groups, improved balance and coordination is most often commented on, which obviously helps with falls prevention. Recent comments from individuals that would illustrate benefits felt have been, my GP is thrilled that I'm doing Tai Chi because I suffer with insomnia, and the GP actually said that Tai Chi was the best thing to help with this. A lady who had an accident and was left with problems with her knee, her back, and eventually ended up with misaligned hips. Her physio has actually commented that after a year of doing Tai Chi and Health Qigong, her hips are nearly in balance and much better aligned. Another lady who uses a scooter to get about because she is so tremendously overweight and was actually quite tearful when she came to me and said that for the first time in 20 years she has lost 18 pounds, and she's done nothing different apart from coming to a seated Tai Chi and Qigong session for the past year. For myself, I suffer with secondary lymphedema all down the side of my trunk, and the Tai Chi has actually helped to stabilise that. But since I've been doing Health Qigong, it does help with controlling the lymphedema. I have to wear a sleeve as it is, but that doesn't always do the trick. I would recommend Tai Chi and Health Qigong to anyone really, whether they feel they have something the matter with them or not. And again, for myself, I just enjoy doing all the forms. Thank you.
Hello, my name's Carol Gascoigne and I'm a full-time Tai Chi and Health Qigong instructor. I took up Tai Chi about 14 years ago. I went along to my first class just because a friend kept nagging me. I'd got ill health at the time. I had fibromyalgia and ulcerative colitis, and my friend said it would help me feel better. I just went along really to prove that it wouldn't, so I could say I'd been and it hadn't worked, but fortunately it did work. So by taking that first lesson, Tai Chi has really changed my life. I was at the time working at my job in the bank where I'd worked for 31 years. It gave me the opportunity to leave that job where I worked for part-time in the cardiac rehabilitation department with the heart patients, doing exercise with them, and very gradually I took on more and more classes until eventually I took the decision to become a professional full-time instructor. I must have saved the NHS a fortune over the years with what I've done myself, and helped other people who come to my classes.
Hello, my name's Reg Carter. I've been practicing Tai Chi and Health Qigong for the last 5.5 years. I found the health benefits to be quite beneficial with the damage I've had to a shoulder, arthritic conditions and problems with my knees. The various forms that I've been practicing under teacher Carol Gascoigne has enabled me to be more fluid with joints, movement, managing to be calmer. Health service was seeing a fair bit of me. Now my GP has recommended that I do not give up Tai Chi and Health Qigong due to the benefits that I'm getting.
name is Nikki Preston. I discovered the benefits of Tai Chi and Qigong when I became ill with an autoimmune condition called myasthenia gravis that affects my muscles and stops them from working. It's quite difficult to control, but with the help of Qigong, I find that I can. I discovered Qigong because I couldn't do the exercises or go to the gym the way I was used to. The muscles just would no longer take it. Instead, I now do my Qigong practice on a daily basis, and I find that I can keep the muscles running pretty well. Not perfect, but it's better than it might be. I was given, by Western doctors, a very poor prognosis, partly because the medication I was taking was doing as much harm as it was good. They gave me 5 years. The friends that I had developed within the Tai Chi community told me to forget that and just practice the Qigong exercises, or the Tai Chi ones, whichever I preferred, for 5 minutes, 2 or 3 times a day, and I would be fine. Well, I followed their advices, and to a large extent they were absolutely right. It has made a sufficient difference that today I teach Tai Chi and Qigong, especially to the elderly, who I find are often forgotten or disregarded by the medical profession, mostly because of their age. And yet if they attend once a week and do whatever they are able, they soon find that they benefit significantly from it. It helps, as we know, with balance, mobility, strength. It relaxes the mind, and that helps in improving sleep, and also for healing. As well as that, it keeps just overall mobility happening, something that they can control, which often is lacking as the older you get. And so I encourage them to come. I practice myself. We talk about the problems of a failing body and the fact that none of us are immortal, much as we might like to be. At the end of the day, Western medicine has its place. I don't reject it. I still take it. But with Qigong, they become very powerful in getting you back to full health.
I'm Sue Pilkington and I live in Derby. I've been doing Tai Chi for 4 years now. I've done various sorts of exercise all my life, and I started doing Tai Chi when I retired, and I've now been doing it for 4 years. I started it with the aim of keeping strong and supple into old age, really. But there are other benefits to doing Tai Chi. And one is that it exercises your internal organs, which I don't think other exercises do. I do feel healthy and strong and supple, and my immune system is better than many of my friends and relations. The calming aspect of Tai Chi has helped me to manage an irritable bowel and other stresses. And in my opinion, everybody should do Tai Chi.
Well, I'm George Mighty. I'm chairman of Derby West Indian Community Association, and we run a number of activities here, of which health and well-being is paramount. Tai Chi is one of our main activities, health and well-being activity. Our elderly need to be more, active. We try to make them more active, healthy. Myself, I feel that my joints are getting a little bit stronger, and that is good from a balance at least, especially in the winter, learning how to put my foot down in the winter to prevent falling and so on. Otherwise, we now have a half-time health project here funded by the Health Lottery, which Neswin is the health coordinator, and we're trying to further promote health in other things like yoga and so on. And depending on what people also say they want, because most of the health, while we prescribe some of them, most of them are determined by the elderly themselves.
I'm a chartered physiotherapist working in Lincolnshire for the NHS in the chronic fatigue syndrome service, or otherwise known as ME. And we've used Health Qigong with some of our patients who've really enjoyed doing the exercises. When they come to us, they're usually very, very fatigued, often very deconditioned, sometimes in a lot of pain. And we've taught some of the moves during our rehabilitation program, which covers other things about treating ME. But the exercise content of Health Qigong has really helped a lot of people. And I've had a couple of people say things like, I never go a day without doing some Qigong exercises, even if it's just thinking about it in my head before I go to sleep. Another lady said that Qigong takes away the black thoughts and releases so much energy. It's absolutely amazing. And that was, thank you for helping me get my life back. And we've followed our own version of Qigong using help from Carol and Faye, and it's been really, really productive.
I'm Carol McBride.
Yeah, and what have you been doing?
About 4 years.
Yeah, okay. Why did you take Tai Chi up?
I was introduced by a friend.
Yeah, okay.
I'd been suffering from anxiety.
Right.
And I just found coming to the Tai Chi so beneficial, really. Just made me feel calmer and in every way feel better.
Yeah, and how often do you do it?
I have to say, once a week at class,
Yeah.
but quite often do the movements when I'm walking the dog.
Oh, lovely.
You know, if my back hurts or anywhere, or if I feel stressed, I do some of the different movements. So perhaps every morning, really, but only little bits of it, not all of it.
Hi, my name's Alison Harris and I work for Age UK as a falls prevention advisor. The way that we use Tai Chi is I go around talking to groups and talking about falls prevention, and one of the key things that I talk about to prevent falls is exercise, and the exercise that we're promoting around Derby under our Strictly No Falling, which is our scheme of exercises, which is on our website. It's mainly all Tai Chi classes, and we're promoting the benefits of that. So I go out talking to live at home schemes where, you know, people drop in for a cup of tea or anywhere where older people gather, and I give them list classes and try and encourage them to join one of the classes and come and experience Tai Chi.
Hello, my name's Mo Peacock and I've been doing Tai Chi for about 12 years and I got ill and had to retire from work with ME and also developed arthritis, but Tai Chi's just helped me back to health, and each year I'm just getting stronger.
Hello, my name's Maureen. I've been attending about 2 years, just over 2 years. It's built up my stamina, but especially in my ankles. I had very weak ankles and now I don't seem to have any problems at all.
Hello, I'm Anne. I've been doing Tai Chi and Qigong for quite a while. I think what I really appreciate now is it improves my whole posture and in many ways my attitude to life as well. It's very calming and good for the mind.
Oh, hello, my name is Mary. I've been doing Tai Chi about 3 years, and I had severe back pain, arthritis, and it seems to have benefited me quite a bit now. I don't have it anymore.